Warning, the following ZipRecruiter radio spot you are about to hear is going to be filled with F-words.
When you're hiring, we at ZipRecruiter know you can feel frustrated, forlorn even, like your efforts are futile, and you can spend a fortune trying to find fabulous people, only to get flooded with candidates who are just fine. Fortunately, ZipRecruiter figured out how to fix all that. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. With ZipRecruiter, you can forget your frustrations because we find the right people for your roles fast, which is our absolute favorite F word. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day.
Fantastic!
So, whether you need to hire 4, 40, or 400 people, get ready to meet first-rate talent. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/zip to try ZipRecruiter for free. Don't forget, that's ZipRecruiter.com/zip. Finally, that's ZipRecruiter.com/zip.
Jewelle St. James, welcome to Psychic Podcasts.
Hello, it's my pleasure to be here, Sahar.
Last year you've sent me your book, All You Need Is Love, which I tremendously enjoyed, and it was a book that stayed with me for some time. And I'd like to ask you a few questions about the book so that our listeners can have an idea of what All You Need Is Love was about. So if I may ask you, how did your life in 1980 as a young wife and a mother in Canada evolve into discovering and writing a book about a past life in 17th century England?
Well, it literally started the morning after John Lennon was shot. I heard the news on the radio. I went into a tremendous grief, along with the rest of the world. I couldn't believe it. I was literally in shock, like millions of people around the world.
Yes.
But as time went on, as months went on, I was still upset. I was devastated. And this continued into 3 years. Now I had to literally start hiding it now from my husband and people because it didn't make sense to my own life. Finally I consulted my mother, who happened to be a psychic. Now I wasn't into all of this back then, but I was so desperate and I didn't know who to ask.
Right.
I mean, who would I ask without them thinking I was crazy?
Yes.
And the question of what I was asking was why.
Yeah.
And she came up with a past life. I mean, I hadn't even thought of past life, or that would be an answer to what was happening to me.
Right.
And that's what started the search. She gave me a name of who we were and where we lived, and that's what started the search. Simply to prove it. I thought, okay, well, I'll take this as an explanation,
right,
and an answer, but only if I can prove it.
So it started with this extreme, inexplicable grief that you wanted to find out why, and then having the answers from a psychic who pointed out that it's related to a past life and gave you the names, and then the journey started.
Exactly. And actually, in a way, it was a distraction. It was a distraction from the grief. If I could now spend my time trying to find out if these people existed. And I sort of detached myself from that. It sort of became
a project,
a hobby.
Yeah.
Exactly. And again, it was a distraction to the grief. It gave me something to do. I consulted a genealogist.
Yeah.
And when she found the town that my mom had given me in Canada, this little town near Stonehenge, and that it actually existed, then I started to take it seriously.
That's amazing.
I know. I couldn't believe it. Because I just sort of went along with my mom, too, you know.
Yes.
And it gave me something to do. And I was 27 years old. I didn't have a clue what was going on.
Yes, yeah.
So anyway, that's what started the journey, was the search to see if it was true, if I could accept that answer.
This journey, Jewelle, searching for your past life, was a very long one. How much time did it take you to collect the evidence, to put it together?
Well, I did 2 books. The whole journey, I would say, is actually never ending.
Right.
But initially, for the first book, the journey probably took 7 years. 7 to 10 years. Quite a few trips to England. I didn't even know it was going to be a book.
And you have never been to England before?
No. I went over first with my sister, and I'd actually found out at that time that I had gone to the wrong town. And, well, it's a long story. Actually, it was the right town, but at the time I thought it was the wrong town. So my second trip, I went to England by myself.
Right.
I took a train. I got off at the wrong train station. I guess everybody in Britain knows of the old trains where you had to stick your hand through the door. I mean, it was a nightmare. But it wasn't. It turned out beautifully. I ended up in a little town named Petworth, and I knew nobody. I didn't know where I was going. I was in a foreign country, but it all worked out.
Yes.
I met all the right people who were able to help me with the history. And I've taken numerous trips. I've actually lost track of how many trips I've taken back to Petworth. Probably about 8, I suppose.
That's incredible.
I know. And, I can't afford any of them.
Yes.
I work towards sitting on a bench overlooking the Shimmings Valley, it's called, in Sussex. And it's those moments after all these years of searching that the truth hits me.
Yes.
So to answer your question, it's taken many, many years and many levels.
Yes. Yeah.
Many levels, meaning that sometimes I would maybe take a year off and say I've had enough of this.
Because it's quite emotional, actually, to trace back and to find all the pieces together. Jewelle, in the 1600s, you were in love with a person called John Barron, whom in this lifetime turned out to be John Lennon. Did that knowledge affect your research?
Oh, the understatement of the day. Yes. I mean, is that enough or hard enough to say that you lived a past life with anybody and try to prove it to yourself? But when, this is a celebrity, as John Lennon, I mean, to this day, I still
find it difficult to come to terms with.
Now I'm speechless.
Yeah.
Yes. Of course, it hindered my search over and over again.
So the journey started in the 1600s, tracing back your life with John Barron, and then you went all the way forward to now, and then you've put the pieces together and found out that it was John Lennon.
Right.
Does your 17th century life resemble your current life?
In many ways it does. I have the same occupation. It wasn't planned that way. And it's a specific occupation. It's in healthcare. It's not a nurse. It's not. It's home healthcare. It's just that little
detail. Yeah.
Exactly. Like this is that little specific occupation. It's exactly what I did in the 1600s.
That's interesting.
And many of the situations in my life repeated themselves, and with scenarios within my life. Now this would take like 10 years to figure this out.
Amazing, of course, yes.
You look back, and some of these things take so long to unfold, and you look back and you say, wow, I'm repeating the patterns from before. Recreating them, and I believe that we do continue to recreate these patterns in order to heal.
Yes.
I'm still in the same occupation.
Yeah.
I try to sort of make a joke of it and say, well, I've been doing the same job for 300 years. So I do see the pattern, but I'm still in it, because sometimes it's not so easy to just cut parts of your life because you're repeating a pattern.
That's right. That's right. What about the future? Is your first book, All You Need Is Love, is it connected to your new book, which is entitled Jude?
Definitely, and it was a shock for me to find that out. Jude, which is the story of my past life in the Holocaust, actually started with memories at age 10. I didn't know it was a past life. I mean, it was just always with me. And in a way, it was a relief to start on a new project. And when I found out that many people were connected from the two lives, I mean, it just blew my mind.
That's fascinating.
It blew my mind to find out that my past life town in Sussex was connected to people I knew in Auschwitz. I mean, nobody was more surprised than me, and it actually happened within the writing process.
That's fascinating. Jewelle, would you come back and talk to us about your new book?
Oh, I'd love to.
Oh, it'll be fun. Oh, it'll be a pleasure. And for our listeners who want to find out more about the first book, All You Need Is Love, which is about your life in the 16th century, can we give them your website?
Of course. www.pastlifewithjohnlennon.com.
Well, thank you very much, Jewelle, for being with us. And I look forward to talking to you about your new book.
Oh, thank you very much, Sahar.
Thank you.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.